Hello everyone, my name is Karsten Leibold. I'm a professor for aviation management at IUBH, and this is the first video of a series of videos in which I would like to provide my students, but also everyone else who is interested, with an overview of essential Excel skills. In today's business world, Excel is one of the standard tools that is used daily for a wide variety of evaluations and analyses. Accordingly, it's assumed that university graduates already have comprehensive knowledge of Excel. My experience from my data analytics class at IUBH, however, is that this is not necessarily the case. For those of my students who have not yet studied Excel in depth, the following videos explain some of the essential basics of how to work with Excel. The learning outcomes of this first video are to understand possible areas of use of Excel, the strengths and weaknesses of Excel, and the basic structure of an Excel workbook. Excel is a spreadsheet program that can be used for data analysis, financial or statistical modeling, and various other forms of number crunching. It's a database-like tool, but it's not a database management system. This makes it important to understand up to which point Excel is appropriate for data analysis and from which moment on one should switch to other, more mighty tools. In the context of our data analytics class, we will, for instance, use Excel for the basic number crunching, but move to SAS for the advanced analyses. Excel has strengths and weaknesses. Let's have a look at some of the Excel strengths first. It's a tool that can be used for simple but also advanced calculations. We can easily create what-if scenarios. We can perform simple sorts and apply filters on data. We have some powerful tools like pivot tables, and we can produce nice-looking charts very easily. But Excel has also some weaknesses. It's limited by the total number of rows and columns in a worksheet. The current version of Excel I'm using for this video provides, for instance, 1,048,576 rows by 16,384 columns. At first glance, this sounds a lot, but real-life data easily consists of more than 1 million rows. Beside the physical limitation of an Excel worksheet, the performance of Excel goes down the bigger the data gets. The use of extensive sorting or filtering slows down Excel tremendously, and working with several data tables and joining data between them has its limitations. And finally, it's also impacted by the regional settings of our operating system. The official terminology for an Excel file is Excel workbook. An Excel workbook holds one or more worksheets, which are the individual spreadsheets. Each spreadsheet consists of many cells, which are the rectangular boxes which occur at the intersection of columns and rows. An Excel cell is uniquely referenced by combining the letter of the column indicator with the number of the row indicator. The address of the cell used in this example is, for instance, D5. The reference of the currently selected cell is also listed in the name box above. The toolbar in Excel is provided in form of a ribbon. The ribbon consists of the ribbon tab and the different ribbon groups. Within a ribbon group, the belonging command buttons of this group are located. Some ribbon groups have additionally a dialog box launcher to access the belonging dialog box. Dialog boxes typically allow us to make additional choices or input required details. To enter content, click on the cell in which you want to enter your content and begin typing. You can use formatting for better visibility and design. You can change the format of a cell while you enter your content or after it's already entered. For many formatting changes, you can use the font ribbon group in the Home tab. Either click on the appropriate formatting buttons before you enter text or data, or click on a cell with content and then choose the appropriate formatting. You can manually size columns to provide adequate space, or you can automatically size so that the column becomes exactly the size needed. In our example, the header departure point spills over the next column. However, note that this only happens provided there is nothing entered in that next column. To increase the column width so that the content is displayed completely in the cell, move the mouse pointer to the right edge of the belonging column indicator until the pointer becomes a two-headed arrow. Hold down the left mouse button and drag to size. By double-clicking the left mouse button on the edge of the column indicator, one can automatically size a column as well. To quickly apply the formatting of another cell to the current one, we can use the Format Painter on the Home tab. Select the cell from which you want to copy the formatting. Click the Format Painter and the mouse pointer changes to a paintbrush icon. Use the paintbrush to click on another cell or to select a range of cells. To resize multiple columns at once, select all columns you wish to resize and then drag to resize one of the columns. They will all resize to the same width. Let's enter some sample data now. If the width of a column that includes numbers is too small, hash marks will be displayed instead of a number. Simply increase the column width to display the number correctly. Just one more comment. You might have noticed that Excel aligns by default text to the left and numbers to the right. We will come back to this format feature at a later stage, as it allows us to quickly identify whether a number is properly formatted. Before you close your Excel workbook, you should not forget to save it. In the next video, we will learn how to move around in an Excel sheet, sort data, and apply filters. Thanks for watching.